It's definitely a fresh, cold one kind of vault video today. You gotta be on it for sure. Greetings and welcome to another weekly vault video with me, Treggyz. Today I'm excited for a few reasons. I got a bunch of vaults to open, and then there's also kind of a lot going on. Well, not really. A lot of let's call it old rehashed content is going to be a little more relevant for a while for me and a few others, I suppose. Because yeah, let's get on with the vaulting, shall we? I ended up doing a few less characters this week than last. I kind of figure a lot of my other characters are basically done, so I'm basically just gonna start like either playing some alts or I already see that the semi-charmed amulet. That's pretty good. Into your legs, also not bad, but not super good for vengeance. I don't care about that. A belt. Who would pick a belt in their vault at this point? Who would do such a silly thing? Who would pick a belt for the last 2 weeks? Quite lucky to get that. Yeah, I'm just taking the neck, of course. It's really nice, that neck. Does suck because I only did craft, like I only got like maybe a week or so out of this neck I crafted, but you know, that happens sometimes. But yeah, so there's a big ol' bonus coming into the game. You haven't heard about it yet, where you know, if you happen to go run old content, there's going to be a lot more mounts and various other rare drops happening. Like I kind of like noticed it in my vault video last week. I was like, I wonder what that actually means. And it's like, oh, some old mounts and items are going to be dropping at 10 times their old value or whatever. Roughly, like it's going to be like 5% drop chance for everything. So it's just like, oh boy. There's a couple of I used to do it a lot more. Like I used to farm a lot more old raids and stuff, but I just haven't like done it in a while. And it's like you know what? Maybe I go crazy for the next month. Do my best to like do ICC a dozen times across all of my various characters, you know, seeing if I could finally be done with invincible spam. You know, all those sorts of things. So I'm kind of excited. And there's also the other thing that's like happening right now in this month. The greedy emissary is back. Little like Diablo treasure goblin spawns. And you're gonna be able to buy the various the recolored 20th anniversary sets. So this maybe isn't exactly the best example to show off, but you know, here's what you're able to buy last year during the anniversary, and then here's like the new recolor you can start to farm out today. Let's look at like warrior. It's gonna be a little bit better because I do like I'm somebody I like the Wrath remake that they did. Funny colors and all. But I mean, it's the classic colors of the old armor set, so I like that. But then they also brought us this nice like black and orange version. It's like that's pretty cool. There's obviously like Paladin. You know, you get another version of Judgment, a nice red one, kind of a red one. I don't know if I like it as much as like the original Judgment, but you know, it's still good. Still good. And there's also like some other notable ones. Like I don't know if anyone's ever heard me say this, but like I fucking loved the monk set. This one is amazing, and then check this shit out. Watch this. Watch how good this other set looks. Fucking bang. That is some good stuff right there. That's some really nice. It's like perfect color palette for armor, in my opinion. White, black, and red. Hell yeah, I'm going for that. I'm going for it all. I'm gonna do a whole lot this month, I assume. Maybe not like literally playing WoW all day, every day again, but you know, gonna be keeping on it for a hot minute. But yeah, so I just figured I'd start down here with my Demon Hunter. Kind of had a big full vault, even though it ended up being half belts. Who would want belts nowadays? And then I didn't really do any keys on these other characters, but I got a few. I got a few vaults roundabouts this video. And like the sad thing with my warrior, even it's like I didn't do any keys, of course, because I just don't need any. I'm at the point where quite literally I don't need any items. It's just like all I could get is like tertiary bonuses on my current gear. I did do a key on my warrior. I think I wanted to just do a quick like arms key because I haven't like played Colossus arms in like a month. Also Mog, technically. I'm kind of thinking maybe the shoulders for Fury. The shoulders or the bracers, I suppose. These ones down here. Although I should probably do the smart thing and submit something in that. Why not? Dude, the other thing I got last week, one of the other things like that could have popped up that maybe would have been fun. I actually finally got my Gallywix Capital Punisher. So I do need to still need to pick my vault, but I also need to like fix that up and get it enchanted. It's very good offhand for Fury. It's basically Fury's only class who uses it because Best in Slots is such a good item. For anyone who would use two-handed maces or whatever. Quite nice to be fully done. Bought my Ayakazan last week with Dinar and then got Capital Punisher. So it was like literally the last two items for basically everything. Yeah, what a surprise. My basically Bisgear is still this. What a surprise. So I basically can't do anything. Like my like logging into my warrior even to look at the vault is just like not worth it. I could just like literally pick tokens and I could like literally buy the gold. The only thing I could possibly use. Yeah, literally I'm just gonna do this. Literally burning the vault for this week because it just doesn't matter for this character. It's very kind of nice. So I'm definitely repeating myself, but that's what I do. So because I raid lead and I have to repeat myself a whole lot half the time. So that's what we do here. I'm just right back on it. I got a few more vaults. Taking my sweet time today. I can hit that roll the bones just fine. Damn. I'll definitely just take that for the obvious crest saving purposes, but it's just I'm sure people have definitely picked up on it and I know it too. It's like I really just like don't really get around to playing like my pure DPS characters as much for keys because it is like a lot more awkward trying to get a handful of keys in on these characters when I'm like at the moment I'm basically like full pugging. Like either I'm full pugging or like I might be running with a friend or two for keys, so it's just like it's a lot harder right now to spam as hard as I would like, but you know, it's just that part of the season where like people are checking out, so it's all good. And I'm the crazy person who's still trying to play 8 characters. I'm also just not doing a good job of doing so. So you know, get a nice ring at least. Maybe it'll be if I actually get maybe if I actually ever start playing assassination, maybe it's better for assassination. I'm still not super sure what their stats are off the top of my head, but we'll see. We'll see. Might not even be like if that was I can't even remember if that was haste heavy or crit heavy, but it might even not be bad for outlaw. Maybe. Come on. Oh, I was gonna say no. No like stupid trinkets I already have. No more signets on this character, please. I'll definitely take I'll take a myth chest. 100%. Gambled this week, and it has paid off for this character at the very least. That is a solid upgrade. Or at least it will be if I eventually get to dump Crest into it. Same problem I just mentioned on my rogue. It's just awkward to sometimes sit and like spam keys on these other characters when they don't like at least this character I could like try to get into keys as like I try to apply for keys that like don't have brezzes already. On my rogue though, it's like, well, what what does a rogue do? No offense to my rogue friends, but like rogues kind of don't do anything in current day Mythic Plus unless there's like a skip, right? Unless it's the Theater of Pain first pull skip. Like you just don't do anything that right now with rogues. Sorry, I love you guys. But it's true. My original Mog is just slowly being taken over by the current season tier. Not even bothering to transmog it back because it just like kind of looks right. Same color, so why not just keep using it? We got a final. I'm definitely calling it for my monk. I just wanted to do some healing keys to get my triple threat, and then call the character good. I enjoy my monk, but it's like don't really need to worry about doing anything else on it. It's like a hair away from 670. It's sort of like my bare minimum goal for like my alts of like being ready for next season. Like starting it at 670 is more than enough. I don't need to be 680 on every single character. Although I could get lucky right here and maybe I'll loot like the one thing I really needed. His shoulders. I lose leech, but eye level though. And this character, like literally I haven't done anything with my crest on this guy because I just like literally was like, I think I'm good. You know? I could could do some big crafts and max out some pieces if I really want to. Do lose leech, but eye level though. Eventual eye level, because at the moment they're the same. I don't even have a charge because I was doing my transmog thing, which again I'll show it off. I finished every single variation of the monk set I used 2 monks, this character to do the heroic / mythic for the most part set, because you take a hero piece, you upgrade it to 5 out of 8, and then you get the mythic version. And then I had another monk alt that I leveled up real quick. And you do veteran pieces, level it up to 5 out of 8, and then you get the normal piece. So I'll keep sharing my little transmog tip every other time I do a vault video, probably, because it's for a set like this, it's totally worth doing it. Couple 2 characters, not that much time to farm, but you know you can just literally buy veteran pieces, for instance, right here off this guy if you got a lot of undercoin. You know, you probably have like warbound stuff anyway. You could just like send. So yeah, it's a little fun little mini game I keep doing. Trying to finish out a few sets because I like the Mogs. I also have a bonus character that hasn't been seen in a while. The Moist Maker himself, Moist Treggyz. I think the last time this character was in a vault video, it might have still been my old name, but I can't remember. I don't know. Let's see what he got though. The Moist Maker. Or maybe it hasn't been that long because I vaguely recall like healing a Mist last season. Because wasn't it Mist? I'm pretty sure we missed his Tyrannosaurus within this dungeon pool last season. I think I did a key on this character. Oh. And I kind of got weird vault because like time walking base mythic 0 to finish out the weekly, the dungeon weekly. It was like, which is like at this point in the season is so whatever, but it's like basically for a fresh character, I was like that was worth doing. And this Hoop of the Blighted that I've managed to loot like 3 of these things on this character because I did Rookery. Or I could go for a big shield. But more than likely, I would probably do like a shield. I'd do a weapon and then a shield like right away, right? For Shaman if I even get to get that many crests on this guy before the end of the season. Either I'm like banking a socket for now, or I just buy the ring and have like a very slightly more reasonable to enchant ring. I'll just do that. I'll just do the ring. Why not? And because it was all the little things last week, time walking and Mythic Plus, I decided for at least one character I would hold on to them and see if I get lucky. So here we go. Don't give me a pick me up because I already bought it with my first set of dinars. Please, please, please work out. Hey, I'll take that. Not bad, not bad at all. I'll take both of those. Quick uppies for the character. I got technically Biss right there. I think. I think Biss for Resto. For the double toxic runoff thing, whatever the heck it's called. I haven't even bothered. Usually I'll like enchant and gem up all the gear on like my crappy characters, but I haven't bothered with my shaman yet. I did the ring. I did this ring last week, and it was like going back to Siren Isle again was like not not enjoyable. I really thought I'd never have to go back to that place. But here I am doing it on one more character. And I think that's it for the vaults. And even though I'm gonna be doing a lot of raids and stuff, I might not do it a whole lot on like these my actual main characters, because I do have some speed boys down here. A couple of old characters that have like they have like weird gear sets to have bonus speed and stuff, or there's Andalari Troll with the one racial picked to give you bonus movement speed. So like this character, my rogue, I love this character. I do it again. Pretty fast boy. Not the fastest in the world, but hey, I like it. It's quick and speedy, and the character's been in Stratholme prison for the last like year or two. Probably even longer because when I was looking at this character's bags again, you could see I've done quite a lot of Stratholme because I've been collecting rune blades of Baron Rivendare. But I also realized is like I have vessels of horrific visions on this character. Like I would have swore I leveled this character in Shadowlands, but it might have honestly been towards the end of BFA I did this guy. And it was like kind of for the sole purpose of being real fast. Is like again, I know you could get like faster with like probably a druid, probably the best character to do like a speed set on. But like, hey, you know what? I can still get up to 170. And you know, if I like shadow step and stuff around, I get even faster. Big old bonus. See if I could. The thing should be going right now, so let's see if I could get lucky. You might see my rarity up here on the top. It's very tiny because it is just small. Where's my button for it? So I've done like I know it's gonna show that like it's only 305 attempts, but I've done Stratholme so many times before I even had rarity. I'm probably up to like 500 plus runs in here trying to get the stupid Death Charger. At least, I'm pretty sure. Because in addition to farming these rune blades, you might see I have these other characters that have one or two of these rune blades on it. Because like the rune blade used to be like not a bad item for a speed set, even though it's like an older item. It had like it used to give like percent speed, but then Blizzard changed it in like Shadowlands to be just like a flat amount, which kind of killed this item off as like actually being useful. It had like still had a unique niche because I think it was a full 10% speed. It was like pretty big, and Blizzard was like, no fun, no fun from older items. All right, moment of truth. Oh, there's 4 drops for sure now. It seems like the event's going. Although, of course, I didn't get my freaking mount. Game sucks. I quit. Well, I might just sit here and run this a few more times before I actually get on properly making the video. I also talk a little bit about last week's raid Prog, in which case, in case you didn't see the video on my YouTube, you know, if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe if you're not. Um, Evade, my casual guild, we killed Mythic Styx last week, so pretty happy with that. We only needed 88 pulls, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so Styx is dead. Pretty nice to be 4 out of 8 Mythic again. We did it last year in Narubar Palace, and as soon as we killed the Rashidin. What was that boss? Is the big bug? What was the big boss in that last raid? I almost don't care enough to look it up, but Rashanon. After we killed Rashanon last tier, we literally called it right after because I didn't really see us doing any of the other bosses because Brood Twister and Princess Kaiveza were like pretty rock hard to do. Maybe not like impossible to kill, but like yeah. This tier though, we're kind of cruising a little bit. Like, even though some people might be like, but Treggyz, if we go on your YouTube and we look at your kill from Rick Reverb, it was like a full month and a half ago. It's like true, but like we've had Evade deals with the roster boss almost every other week, so trying to do Mythic can be a challenge because like we're literally finding friends to to come in and help us out. Like anyone got a friend who wants to raid tonight, please. We just need a body. So yeah. So like if you ever go back through our roster of like mythic boss kills, it's like there will just be like a completely random person there, and then they'll never show up again. Just because it was like a one-time thing where they were available that week or whatever, right? It's just fun. But hey, like at least we got Sticks, and we're gonna go try Sprocket Monger out, and I put out like a post asking people for like their thoughts on maybe trying to do like I don't know how I'm gonna get it necessarily. I might buy it if it isn't completely unreasonable price, but might do like a Mythic Galliwix lockout for Raced Ruled Last, like Mythic CE Prog. It might be fun, some fun streams, but we'll see what happens. As long as it's not like 10 billion gold, you know, it would be like I'm thinking if it's like 2 to 3 million gold for a lockout for Galliwix, it might be reasonable, but I have no idea how bad it is going to be or not. Shift the gears over to my other guild for a while. We full cleared the raid, which I don't think we've actually had like a week of literally full clearing the entire raid yet, because I think we did it like we've like technically done it twice, but only because like we extended the lockout from like the previous week. So, but I'm pretty sure this last week was the first week we actually did full clear, and nice to be done with like raid tier again. One thing that kind of sucks is I am in the final 3 people of who haven't gotten their big G mount. Like, dang, I was really hoping to get it a little sooner, but oh well, stuff happens. It's not like I'm, you know, not like I'm dying to only get that mount. And the only reason I'm there is for the mount, but it's like it's a nice bonus, and it's just kind of someone was gonna have to be last, so like I know I'm gonna probably cut out a good little bit of these runs, but it's good to be back in the swing of it. I'm not only gonna just run Stratholme, I'm gonna do like ICC for Invincible, Ulduar for the Mimiron's head. I saw that like Gmod was on the speculative list of mounts. It's like that might be worth doing Battle of Dazar'alor again a bunch of times, because probably one of the better mounts they've ever had in the game is Gmod. So I got my hands full for the next month, I'm thinking. Even though I'm not necessarily doing like the most hardest content in the world, as I literally like sit and spin a fan of knives and click, kill everything in one button press. You know, still might just be doing a whole lot of WoW. And this used to be, I'm sure everyone's done this at one point for like a mount they particularly like or whatever, but haven't done it in a while. So I could definitely be like, you know what, haven't haven't really sat and farmed anything since like probably the end of Dragonflight, pre-patch for War Within, timeline. Could definitely just sit and do this a couple times over and over again. And oh shit, there we go. I was really hoping it would just pop up during the video. That would have been really nice. Yeah, it is indeed very nice. About fucking time. I Do It Again is free from prison. Wearing a prison hat or whatever, the fucking mind cage. And it's finally done. I can go use its character for ICC now. Fucking Pog. And I think on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. It's been a long time coming, that mount. I promise. Best of luck to you guys if you're gonna do any raid grinding or mount farming yourselves, and if you're still just looking for items from the vaults. Best of luck to you. I'll see you around.